How are we all doing? Oh man, that was crazy. Okay, so right. I hope you're all right. That live stream now no longer exists. I've deleted it. And I'll explain all in a minute. I've just got to get this all sorted because I've got to do all the links again. Boom, this should come up. Come on, do one more. There's a new video that's going up incidentally. I will get to the chat when it loads in. Where is it? Why does it not come up? Well, I am supposed to be streaming, but nothing's appeared on my YouTube channel. Two seconds. Well, I am supposed to be on air, but YouTube's not picking it up. Why is YouTube not picking it up? Sorry, guys. Well, if there's everything going wrong, it's all going wrong tonight, isn't it? And there it is. Right. Okay. There it is. Hi, guys. Oh, sorry. Just... I should have been half an hour into the stream by now, but... yeah. Crap happens. Right. Okay. So. The whole thing is that the Elgato didn't work with the main PC because it's not, my main PC is not USB 3 compatible, and you need a USB 3.0 device to do it. To use the Elgato. As it turns out, it's not fast enough either. And then I tried it on my laptop, which is only about 2 years old, and the laptop worked, but I was it just wasn't, the sound was choppy, the video was choppy, so it wasn't fast enough to record and capture or live stream. So basically I thought, well, I should be able to live stream, which I did a test yesterday. I was able to live stream just with the PC and the PlayStation, and then tonight I go to live stream and it throws up that the live stream isn't good enough at 60 frames a second for using the PlayStation on the Wi-Fi. So the picture is pretty crap, so I then decided, well, we'll call it thingy on that. What I'll do, I'll try and get it all connected up. I've got two network cables going into that room. One's connected to the PC and the other one's connected to nothing. So yeah, they should be connected at some point. So anyhow, I'm here now. So welcome to the chat. And we're going to get straight underway, and we're going to go on to the East Coast way. So I hope you all had a good Christmas. You got what you wanted and everything. But yeah, it's a bit annoying, a bit stressful, because basically Christmas wasn't too bad. Oh, your Wing Zero. It worked perfectly yesterday when I tested it, and tonight it just doesn't want to know. It just said it wasn't, the internet connection wasn't suitable enough to broadcast at 1080p at 60 frames a second. Hi Zoo1, how you doing? So I hurriedly had to stop the broadcast. Yeah, it wasn't good because basically I was looking after my mum. She's in a lot of pain. She did the cooking, I helped out, and she's suffering a bit today. And I wasn't too well because of all my operation pain that I'm getting. So yeah, it was all right, but yeah. I put the video to private in the end, and then I deleted it, the live stream, both of them, yesterday's and today's. I'm at the moment now. I'm back in my other room with the old PS4 in the gaming seat, in the gaming rig. Sorry, the driving rig, which is really uncomfortable sometimes. But the whole idea was that I'd be able to do it from the main PC in the other room with this new PS4 and that. But I've got to sort another internet cable out. So yeah, so I'm a little bit miffed. So for the time being, I mean, the Elgato doesn't work with the laptop or the PC. Laptop works, but the sound is choppy. Game capture is very choppy. So yeah, I won't be using that. I've got to, like I said, I think yesterday, I said to you, I've got to get a new laptop, which I can't afford at the moment. I've just bought a new PS4, plus other bits, and an Elgato. So yeah. So yeah, we're going to do... I'm going to carry on, if I can remember where I was. Was it scenario or was it a journey? No, it was a journey, sorry. This is a journey into sound. So now we're on. I was going to do... I'll tell you what, we'll do the 2CO... No. I want to do the... Or to Brighton via Eastbourne. I'm going to start off with that one. Because I've done all the stuff where, like... Or I've done... What I've done is stuff that's coming out of Brighton. Going to Eastbourne, Lewis... and that, but I haven't done the trip from Eastbourne to Brighton. Okay, I'll see you later on. Right, so we're at Brighton. No, not we're at Eastbourne. It's probably the internet. It's fine my end. Bloody door. So the doors have not opened even though I've asked them to. Ugh. Shall we try it again? I'm not right. The doors should be... Why the door's not... Oh, come on. Hold on a minute. No, they're locked. Unlock right door. Unlock right hand doors. I was just thinking that. Well, we're off to a good start, aren't we? Oh, man. Been looking forward to doing this stream all day. It just goes to show that everything's not swimmingly and things do go tits up, unfortunately. And not much I can do. I can't even open that bloody door. Why can't... Seriously? Well, I have to get out at every single bloody station. Open the doors for him like a flipping chauffeur. We got Wi-Fi, but we can't open our doors. I should have been messing about with this while I was waiting for the Muppets to load. $17.14, eh? I think we're going to be late. What do you reckon? Don't tell anyone. I left the DRA on. Oh man. DRA is the driver reminding appliance, I think it is. It's basically that I think it's just to do with. Oh, I'm not sure. It's to do with the signals and that, but I'm not 100% sure. I think the best thing to do is Google it. Probably not actually. Yeah, they are now. That's the DRA. The DSD. Hi, DJ Date again. How are you doing? Oh man, how far have we got to this station? Well, we're running late, unfortunately. We're at warp factor 4. Sorry, notch 4. Stressed. Oh man. Yeah, okay, so take it easy, mate. Have a good one. Oh, right, let's get into this. Passengers are in for a rough journey. Especially if I've got to get out and keep opening the bloody doors. Nah, he's just left. Apparently it was buffering. Doors work then. Don't know what went on there. So, we all have a good Christmas then, do we? No. I expect he watches every now and then. So if he is watching, Neo, say hello in the comments below if you're watching a replay. I know some people that will watch sometimes the rerun sort of thing. I'm actually just running through a rerun of the 10-hour stream that I did the other day, Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's all right, because obviously I was working, so I wasn't watching on most of it. That's why when you turned up and said hello a couple of times, I didn't answer. I was working. I was also watching some of the live stream at work as well, which I shouldn't have been doing. Oh. Right. Keep forgetting the brake is on my right hand side and not my left hand side. Right, 5 minutes. Eight miles in 5 minutes. 90 miles an hour. Nah. 5-mile-an-hour limit coming up. So that's my red light then. Nice little long run this. Oh, dear me. So I hope all your Christmas was okay and you got what you wanted. You enjoyed it. Strangely enough, I really do quite like driving these 377s. Although I don't quite like the view. So the next scheduled live stream will be Sunday night. However, you may find notification that I will be going live over the next couple of days. It's just basically so I test out the connection in the other room on the other PlayStation. Oh, that's cool. Welcome back, Wing Zero. How you doing? I've got hiccups. It's great how you actually walk through a door. Yeah, I quite like watching YouTube through the TV as well, to be honest. Right, where are we off to? 17:30. How did we do on that? Should have been there 17:27. Oh, a bit late. Well, let's go warp speed then. What phone you got? Wing Zero, what phone do you have? Ah, just the Vodafone one. Can't afford a decent one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got a Samsung Galaxy Tab. Galaxy Tab, no. I've got a Galaxy Note 9, but it's a good phone. Camera's fine on it. It streams well as well. Problem is that it just chucks the Wi-Fi off every now and then. Well, not every now and then, but all the time. Wi-Fi is terrible on it. Yeah, these little ports, they get... they are annoying, these charging ports. I've got a Galaxy Tab 10.10 as well, or whatever they call it. That's quite a nice little thing. Ouch. That's not good. Travelling over the speed limit. Well over the speed limit. Oh, it's Lewis, isn't it? That's why we had the feather. Yes, I'm hopefully going tomorrow night to go and see Star Wars. I should have checked. Oh, got red light. Don't want to fluff this one. Right, Right, while we're waiting, I should have checked tonight for the local cinema, but because I'm so far behind today doing work, I released another video today. No, I haven't got Netflix. Because I released the video, but I didn't get up till 10 o'clock, and of course I have to sort my mum out as well. And yeah, basically I just got behind in work that I like said to myself, that's what I'm going to do today. And I didn't finish uploading the 3 videos that I did last night to YouTube and schedule them until about 7:30 tonight. So I had to have something to eat as well, and that's why I never had time to test the internet connection. But I tested it last night. So yeah, but obviously it's not worked today. I don't know why, just doing my head in. Have we got anything due in then? Well, it should be a problem, to be honest, because not unless he's going to come in across. Yeah, he's going to come in across us, look. Okay. Well, that's not doing me any good, is it? I get 4 minutes to stop. So why didn't it stop him and let me carry on? Now it's making me late again. I mean, that's ridiculous. Oh, there. I find that really shit. That shouldn't be right. If the train's coming in, if I'm all set, ready to go, then why hold me up and instead of holding that one up? Because I'm running behind time. What do I know? I'll just drive the trains. So you're going to get a chance at looking at some shunting operations via Dispatcher AI on Tuesday. Because there'll be another live stream. I don't know if it's going to be a 10-hour live stream, but there'll be a live stream. But I'm not going to tell you what route it is yet. Ooh. I'm not going to pay attention either. And this time you will see, like, unlike the live stream that I did overlooking Reading, which I can't believe someone's actually disliked the video. Oh, well done. Nice. Happy Christmas there, little Twitch. It's good to hear. I've got a Google Assistant on my phone. The only downside to a Nintendo Switch is that you can't get Train Sim World on it. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, the live stream on Christmas Eve was good, actually. It was quite good. It showed a very amount of trains. Okay, only HSTs, 166s and the odd 66. But there again, if they had the Voyagers, the cross-country Voyagers, if they had them as a loco in there, if they had the IETs and the 387s, then it would have made a better mix. But as it was, they don't. So we have to put up with what we have. The trains that operate between Eastbourne and Brighton are 8-car, but the ones that operate between Brighton and London are 12-car. That's why sometimes you'll see 12 cars departing. Oh dear. How late are we? Let's put us 5. Let's put us a little bit late. Oh yeah, that's going to put us over 4 minutes late now. It's pretty interesting seeing the replay. I'm into about 4 hours because I've been working and it's been on a separate screen, this 10-hour playback, or the 10-hour live stream that I did. It's been pretty interesting to see how the signalling works and that. Well, it's 95% all the same. It will place it, literally all the other trains on this, certain trains on that one track. But there was the occasion when there was I think there was a high-speed train on the local lines. There was the freight train on the high-speed lines going across the flyover from where our vantage point was. Oh shit! That's what happens when you don't pay attention. poo. I've got to go back. Oh man. I'm sure getting sacked in the morning. What do you reckon? That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I bet you I've bugged it now and it won't let me pass. Well, I can do one or two things. I can go back and trigger the magnet. Luckily there's nothing behind. Yeah, you see. It's showing a yellow in the zone behind me. Oh dear. Either way, it's going to crash, which I don't really want to do. I know what I'll do. Oops. I'll just save it. Either way, I'm going to fail the scenario because A, I'm going to crash. There's a problem saving the game. Why is there save the bloody game? I'm going to go forward and it will probably fail because I've gone past. to. Uh-oh. I better get going. It's going to do me for red. There we go. Right, so there's only one way to it. I've failed the scenario, so what we're going to do, just might as well do it. Just sit back and load it in again. Go to the main menu. Because if I go any forwards, I'm going to fail the scenario because I passed the signal at red. That's my own fault because I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to see literally what happens when the train comes out the tunnel. Not thinking the section, thinking this. He's got a yellow and thinking the section's clear. It's not the best thing I've ever done, and I'm not proud of what I've just done. But it just goes with the night. To be honest, it's just typical, isn't it? It's just plain crap. Everything's gone wrong today. And I just haven't been able to get anything done. Well, I have, but it's just... I don't know. Well, we're going to see this anyway, so... As far as this oncoming train knows, so he's going to approach this signal here, and he's got a yellow, so we know he has to stop at the next station. But when he comes out the station, comes around the corner, he's going to see a train on the platform, and you can actually hear the football going. At Farmer. This is the ground next to Brighton and Hove play. I think someone just scored by the sounds of it. So he's going to come up full pelt, going to come through the tunnel. He's going to either that or he's going to start to slow down. And there's a stadium over there, look. Right, so prepare either for the train to stop, or he's going to go bang on into it, and then it's going to fail. I've no idea what will happen. Might as well. And there you go. So, by the looks of it, I've created a kind of a lock-in. Why can't I go through the bloody door? What the hell? So service now will fail. Because I have to go through a red light. He's probably thinking, what can I do? Because there should be another driver in there now. I mean, this is totally my own fault. Seriously? Fucking hell. What are you? The only thing I can suggest, there's no route available, so I can't go anywhere. So I shall quit to the main menu. So that was a good one. Right, bear with me. I've just got to go see a man about dog. 2 seconds. Well. Ow, ow. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, guys. Have you ever had one of those things where you just know it's not going to go right? I mean, that's currently what's happening here at the moment. It's just not going well at all, is it? Right. Let's look at the NEC. I had problems with this one last night as well. One of the scenarios I did. I think it was City Sprinter. It just failed. It just would not. I stopped at the station and then I just couldn't get it going again. It just did not want to know. But I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to go for a run on the Great Western. Whatever the next journey mode is on there. So I think I've done all the training. Done the training. Yeah. Done the scenarios. Yep. Actually, this is talking about the scenarios just quickly. This aggregate industry scenario, this one, 11 o'clock. I actually waited around. I just did a little bit of experimentation yesterday. I waited around at Hayes and Harlington for it to come through. For about, I think it must have been about, from about 10:45 to 11:05. And it didn't come through. Hi Scott, how you doing? Don't worry, it's just gone tits up. It's all gone tits up. It really has. Right, so let's see what the next journey is. Doing the didnt to Wembley Euro Terminal, and we're stopping at whatever it is. I didn't even see what time it was, to be honest. Oh dear. Hope you had a good Christmas there, Scott. It's just gone completely wrong. The first live stream I had to stop because it was on the new PlayStation and it was in the back room, and it just went wrong because it's on Wi-Fi, and my that's 5:36. It's good. See, these are all on, aren't they? All these lights are on. These switches are on, but the loaded stone that I had to do yesterday, or the empty stone from Lewis to New Haven Aggregate, I couldn't move the loco. I had to start the scenario 5 times because I didn't realise these switches were switched off. And also the passenger. If you look here, you've got either passenger or goods mode. On the 66, it's always the 66 from the East Coast way. Yeah, on the 66 on the East Coast way, it's on passenger mode. So you actually have to go into the EMT this thing and change it. But I'm not sure you can change it on this 66. So yeah. Right, so expect this 66 to be rough and crap. Lights done. Instrument lights, I'll sort them out in a minute. We've got to take the brakes off, haven't we? Yeah, I started streaming again about an hour ago, so... Did you tune into the Christmas Eve stream? Where I wasn't there. The thing is, as well, with these journeys, if I'd started the stream where I was at Christmas Eve about 5 o'clock, about, say, 5:30, you would have seen this train come through. Every single train, even these journey ones, are AI controlled. It was a bit of an eye-opener, actually, because I haven't realised how popular it is. I've had, what, over 250 odd views? I think it's about 250, something like that, or just below 250 views. I've had a couple of subs from it as well. But yeah, it was just to showcase basically how the AI and the dispatcher work. I mean, you could just about, if you knew where to look, see some of the HSTs coming out of the west end of the country end of Reading, and going off down onto the line, off down to Basingstoke and Penzance, down that line. You could just about make it out. Miss my musings. Oh, cheers. Well, I did pop in from time to time with a voice. I think one of them was about 2 o'clock when I got home, or just after 2. And then I stayed, I think, for the last hour, I think it was. But I was pretty tired because I've been up since about 6:30. So, yeah. You're not going to see much of this, I'm afraid. Well, we're in a DB Schenker job anyway. I have actually seen an EWS 66 on this. The DB Schenker wagons. Shunting the vans at Red Bank. When was that? What, in the evening? I shouldn't have been online then. It shouldn't have been live at all. We'll have to have a look at that. Oh, the video. Sorry, the video. Video. The one that was released Wednesday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. That's the latest one. However, there was another video go up today of the snow ice treatment train we had down here on Sunday, the GBRF locos. That's supposed to have gone up, yes, tomorrow, but I forgot to schedule it. Yeah, wires crossed. Sorry, I was doing something else, thinking what? Don't worry, it's just been a long day. I've been awake since about 4 o'clock this morning, but I didn't get up till 10. I know, long day. We're not on the fast, are we? We're on the up slow. Maximum speed 75 miles an hour. Well, we're not really going to be doing anything. Let's no, wrong one. So I just want to check on the EMT 2000. I wish the cab would stop swaying. EBS. Was that EWS 66222? Interesting. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was busy working then at 10. I'd only been in work for 2 hours, but yeah, it was pretty busy. I think this is Twyford. Shouldn't really be blowing the horns that time of day. What time did you get back home then? So there is another video. Obviously there's a live stream next Tuesday while I'm at work. Next Wednesday there'll be a part, God knows whatever it is, of part 5 of walking the route. Walking this route, in fact. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Next Saturday we got. Next Friday or Saturday? Or is it? No, next Thursday I think it is. We've got the Class 117 DMU going back down to Swanage from Eastleigh. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can have a look at that, get some photographs of it. Alright. Calendar in Scotland, my god. Flipping out. Well travelled then. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to do. Oh yeah, 66222 look. Blimey. So you could do with a little bit of a rest then. Are you in a hotel or still in the coach? Oh bloody hell. It's a poo hole. Yeah. I've been in some shithole hotels, trust me. Oh, I've forgotten something. Cardinal sin there. Why have I got the cab light on? Can't really see much though, can you? This is why I don't really like doing the I thought they'd supposed to have fixed that. You see the AWS the AWS Sunflower, they're supposed to have fixed that in the last update. Either that or I misheard them. I have to have a watch the stream again. Yeah, but they said they fixed it. It doesn't do it with the East Coastway 66 because you can use that on this route. Because this 66 sounds so crap, and I can't believe they haven't been able to redo the. It's just like I feel this route they've just left it. Like with, you know, like with Trans-Pennine route, they've updated the Northern Trans-Pennine. You had the freight pack with the 08, the 40, and the TEA wagons. And with the Tees Valley route, you had the oh, I don't know. They fixed the people. I'll have to check that out, won't I? With the Tees Valley, you had the 31, but with this route, you've got no locos on it at all, no additions, and I feel they've just left it. Whether that could be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, good thing could be, I mean, I posted on the DTG forums today that I wouldn't mind paying for a new version of the route that's been extended to didnt, possibly all the way up to Oxford, where it's in transition between the HST and the IETs and the 387s and the 166s. I think it's the 387s. And I'd pay for that route. I'd pay 24 quid for that route again, or 25 quid, whatever it is. No, because I'd support it, but I'd like the route to have the proper traction on it, you know. And I mean, they've got the license to use the Hitachi, the Hitachi IET, because they used it in Train Sim World, Train Sim, whatever it was, 2000, a couple of years ago. Or they used the design. Obviously, it's not the same, but they've got the design for the Hitachi Javelin, what they use as well. Not saying that it should be on here, but I mean, now that they've done this tour, this vintage tour on the East Coast Rail route, where you got the 37, the 40, the 45, 47, or 31 on a tour, why couldn't they do that on this route, or the Tees Valley route as well, or the Northern Transpennine route? I mean, Northern Transpennine is a bit stale, really, because you should do that anyway. I think sometimes they do the bare minimalistic thing, I think, which is really annoying, because you know they can do so much better. I don't know whether it's because they got the amount of staff or something, but I just feel with the Great Western route, they've just abandoned it. Yeah, I don't think they will, though. That's the thing. It would be nice if they did do the route down as far as didnt. I mean, a lot of people are asking for it, and surely, I mean, you know, I think some of these people, they would actually, if they were to redo it like I suggested, so it's fully electrified, but it's in the transitional period between the end of the HSTs and the beginning of the full-blown electric service sort of thing, where everything, all the wires are energised, the 387s are all running, the IETs, the HSTs, the 166s are starting to disappear, because they'll still obviously be used for stuff like from Twyford and that. And I was like, you know what I mean? Perhaps they could do that. That, you know, Old Oak Common's still there, but not for much longer. I mean, I would pay for that again, to be honest. Whether people think, oh, it's a pipe dream, but I don't know. I would definitely pay for that with the IET stock. The, you know, even where, I mean, the other thing as well is that with the East Coast Rail route, you get the bloody stone trains running up and down there with the J&A wagons, and they actually originate on the East Coast Rail route. The working originates from Acton. So why can't we have some? Because they do come from Brighton, not Brighton. They do come from Merehead. I've seen them come up through here with behind the Yeoman 59s and the Hanson 59s. So they do work between Merehead and Acton along this route, but they've not provided any, and I just think that's, if it was a German route, they'd do it. Well, I find they're doing the bare minimum. I mean, the 31 you always found on the Northern Transpennine route anyway. because not only was it hauling 101s on the on the Teesside route, I've seen photographs of them hauling 101s at Leeds. So that's, you know, that's another thing. And they have, I've seen them on oil trains at Leeds as well, double-headed. Obviously it wasn't a full 12 or 15 wagons long, but so I mean, these things can be done, but it just, I don't know. For the UK routes, it's just like the bare minimum that they do. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, they charge enough for the stock. I mean, what's this with the vintage tour down from Lewes on the East Coast route, from Lewes down to Eastbourne? It's what, not even half an hour, and you don't even get to do like the return journey. So like, I mean, personally, I would have done the return journey to Brighton, so you then get the full route to run, if you know what I mean. But they just don't do that, and I'm just like, it's like they just like, they fail. I mean, I'm happy with the products. I mean, the 31, the East Coast route, the Northern Transpennine route, this Tees Valley route, this route, they are good, but they just kind of go half-assed. I mean, I'd love to see the three, when we get past Hayes and Harlington, I'd love to see the 332s, which I think is the Gatwick, no, the Heathrow Express units. I'd love to see them running through the line. But I just find some of it there, but I just think they just go with the UK routes. They're just half-assed about it. Oh, I forgot to put the link in for the stream. I better do that, haven't I? I just find it disappointing, really, to be honest, that they've done so much work, but then they cop out on everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like the East Coast Way route, but I mean, there is one of the videos, I think it's the next Train Sim short video that's released in 2 weeks' time. That's got the 37 on the tour from Lewes to Eastbourne. But that's a what? Less than a 20-minute run? Yeah, I think a lot of this, where the routes are, as they are, like they're 30 miles in length, it's nothing at all to do with the console and the memory limitations of the console. They've turned around and said that. they've turned around and said basically the reason why it's like that is that you do any routes longer, is that it all starts to take a lot more time. They can usually knock a route out as a team in 3 months. So they're already near completion with the next route, which I think is an American route. And obviously you think you got another American route, you got stock, rolling stock and locomotives to model as well as you then got the diagrams of trains that are running. So they're already working on that, and then the next one after that, which they're about to start work on, I'd say from January, would be a German one. Well, I'd say which is already they're working on. That will be released about 2 months after the American one, and then it will be the British one again. So we'll get another UK one, probably based possibly in May, that I'd say. Rail fans, yeah. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's true. A lot of people do want the full route, but I think it's just a way for them to actually just to knock the routes out. I can't see them ever expanding the routes. That's why I don't think they'll ever expand this route as it is. Perhaps it will come next year or later on this year in Train Sim World 2021. There will be a full route between Reading Didcot with the IET. Say, I mean, even if it went to Reading Didcot with the yard at Reading, you know, and you get the full freight trains running from Didcot, and you see them running over or running under the flyover, where you actually get to use the HSTs on the flyover. Because all that, you don't get to use any of that on this route. The only time that I've ever actually been on the flyover was when I actually finished the freight service from Acton to Reading on the containers, and I actually stood on the container trucks as you were going across the flyover. For some strange reason it went across the flyover. I don't know why. There's one or two that do. But yeah, I feel they've really missed an opportunity. I mean, they put in the was it on the main stretched up bar? Or the reverse ignored? Where they've got the harbour in, and you've got the railway going through the tunnel, and it goes round into the harbour dockside area. And they said that, you know, I wouldn't be surprised actually if you see this DLC produced for that, where you take a container train down there with one of those, like the DB shunters. I don't know what they are, those shunters, the big not American ones, the German type shunters. Well, they're not shunters, but they're actually locomotives, but they look like a class 14, or a butch version of a class 14 or 17. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you see that happening, but it's like with the the 4 German routes, you've got some of the routes. You've got one low class of loco that can be used on every single route, which is the Taurus. it's on the Wuppertal route, the Rus Nord, the rapid transit route, and the the other one, I can't remember. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, excuse me. But the thing is, you can't use the 47 on all the routes here. You can only use the 40. You can't even use the updated 47, which is on the West Somerset Railway with the headlight. You can't use that on here. You can't use the 52 on this route because it's vacuum brake. There's no other stock. I mean, yes, they said they're going to try and get around it, but I don't know. I mean, I've used the 31 only on a brief scenario. On the West Somerset Railway, and it's boring. You do about what? Maximum 25 miles an hour. I think, to be honest, the West Somerset Railway is the worst route for trains in the world. There, I said it. Try to brake and accelerate at the same time. This is going to be bumpy. I mean, I bought all the DLC, and I have to say the German routes are good. I do love. At first I hated the Northern Transpennine route, but I love it. I've got all the routes, you know, as you know, and actually I have to turn around and say that I think the worst route isn't the West Somerset. The worst route is the Caltrain route. Rapid Transit, well, I'll put that behind. It'll be Caltrain, Rapid Transit, West Somerset as the worst routes. I mean, I like the locomotives, the 47, the 52. I love the 52. Oh. Gold medal. Thank you very much. Ka-ching. Let's just go to the main menu on that, because I'm sure you could use. No, the sounding on this is pretty bad. on the 66, this version is rubbish. The 66 with the West Coast Way, East Coast Way, or whatever it is a lot better. It's an upgraded one. I'm just going to go to the timetable. You see, it doesn't give you the option. Yes, it does. Look. So you get the option. So that's that there. That means I've got to put my volume on my headset up, but so one of those two EWS ones is the East Coast Way, and the other one is this one, the Great Western. This is a Great Western one. That is the West Coast Way route. East Coast Way one. Can you tell the difference? The East Coast Way is louder. That's the one that's fixed. I think they fixed the lights on. No, they haven't. They fixed also that the numbering as well doesn't go totally tits up. There you go. You had it. 60. It came up with 66296. It's now 66229. Yeah. So the middle one. If you watch carefully, watch the numbering system on this DBS red one on the left-hand side. I'm just going to change it over now and watch the numbers. It was 66661. It did it with this one as well. No, it won't do it now, but yeah, it's a bit annoying when that happens. Actually, I don't think it will, but I'm just going to go away. Switch livery. I'm going to do this East Coast one, and I'm going to see, because I've not done this East Coast Way one. I've not done it where I've chosen that one and had a look to see if it comes up with any J&A wagons services. It was 13 services. No. So if I click on the ones there, Dagenham Dog is FKA container wagons. FKA container wagons. FKA. That's a intermodal. That's the aggregate. You're looking for J&A. Nah. Which is really annoying. And there's only what, 2 or 3 services where you've got the thingies. So literally, basically these services from Didcot Yard to Dagenham Dock through to 1557 Dagenham. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 freight trains were all that you saw. What, the GWR 66s? I don't know. I've no idea. I thought they had, to be honest. Well, they had done, because they said they changed they stopped it so it doesn't come up with a stupid number for the 66 where it shouldn't be. The number range should be 66001 to 66250. And they said they've stopped that. So they have updated it. So whether it's gone back to it after another update or not, I don't know. But yeah, these 1, 2, 3, 4. These 5 freight trains were the ones that came through on the Great Western Express thingy. Where are we? There's no freight on the West Somerset Railway, which is just it's just no. What service have we got on the worst ignored? Or actually, what's the scenarios? I think a lot of the scenarios are where it's peeing down with rain. Right. Tell you what, we'll do this. Rise and shine. I think if you mess about with the sound files and everything, it just kind of cocks everything about. I don't know. They obviously have their reasons why they can't do certain things. I mean, we only found out why the 52 won't appear on the Great Western. Oh, please, no, not that one. Oh, lucky. Welcome to Finner Top. At the start of each day, each train must be set up and brought into service. Well, before we do that, sorry. Diabetes is playing up, all the sugar levels are playing up again. I'll be back in a second. Oh dear, that hurts. Sorry, I've been in a lot of pain over. It's like the cheese side. Great idea with 37s, except most people will want to give them full beans for a good while. Yet the track length isn't really conductive. Yes, conductive for it, and yeah. Wait till you. Oh, I'm really giving this away. Wait till you see the video of the tour with the 37s I did down to Eastbourne then. Neither are the speed limits. You're stuck bumbling around with the throttle off most of the time. Yeah. Yeah. The 37, as I leave Lewis on the tour, I open it up. I do it with the 66 as well on the Stone Train down there. So yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That will be released 2 weeks' time. The 8th of January, I think that one is. It's called Tractors to Eastbourne, or Tractor to the Sea, I think it is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Right, shall we resume then? You'll find your way in the train yard station. Remember, this is an operational railway. Always be aware of your surroundings. So, where is it then? Yeah, much better. Now this is what I like. Bit of interactivity with freight running, passenger trains running as well. Plus I think I've done this one in a live stream before, but it just failed. I did one of these in a... Was it a live stream last week? Where I stopped at the train here, and I stopped it by the signal box. Because I, like, dribbled over the state of the signal box. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's not a door. Climb aboard, set the battery to start, and pantograph to the rear. Guess where I'm going? I must admit, these coaches are quite nice. Let me out. Oh crap, it's this one. Battery to start. And pantograph to the rear. Set the reverser to reverse. Wait for the main reservoir to reach 6.0 on the BAR pressure. Well, hopefully that will tell me, because I don't know. I think it's just over there, isn't it? It's that there. Why did you get booted off? Oh, that's MCP closed. That's pretty cool. There's fire over there, look. Or is that the, what you call it, station? Set the driver's brake to full service. Internet is really poor. Ah, right, okay. Set the driver brake to release. Set the reverser back to neutral. Why is it not letting me do that then? That's why. Release the handbrake. I don't think I've done this one before, actually. It's a bit dark for 8:06. Red lights? We got red lights. It does say close any door, so it's set the battery to on. Activate the brake key. I swear I've done this one before, but I can't think. Set the train brake to full service. Set the train brake to release. So I suppose when you go back to the States then you're going to miss my live broadcasts. Apart from you'll get them on catch up. Routed into platform 3. Oh, that's loud. Everything looks good, but I'm not running. I've done all that, and nothing's brake release. Never told me to do that, did they? Well, that's working. Oh, that's pretty cool then. Yeah, you'd be about 5 hours behind me, won't you? Okay, so what am I doing wrong then? Have I done the brakes wrong? Hi Jack, man, how you doing? Welcome and thank you. Thank you. That horn does sound awful. It's appreciated. Although tonight's gone a bit wrong, somewhat. It's just one of those nights where nothing's going right. But yeah, if you like what you see, subscribe, press the bell icon. There's loads on the channel. It's appreciated. But I'm stuck here and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, it's going wrong tonight, real bad. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I left the door open on the back loco. I don't think I did. What the hell was that? I thought I saw something go past. Left the master key in the loco. See, everything's running. The pantograph is up. There's no other pantograph on there. So, oh god, we are not having a good one today, are we? Where is it? Reverse is in neutral. Just wonder if it should be in reverse. I'll have a look. What the hell's the door? Oh, there it is. Tees Valley is definitely worth it, Dave. Hi and welcome to the stream. I love the Tees Valley, even if it's just for the 37, because I cannot drive the Class 101 for shit, basically. And also you get the 31 as well, if you haven't got it already. West Somerset Railway. The West Somerset Railway's alright, but it's not one of my favourite routes. Although you got the 33, the Class 33, and the 52 is DLC. Matt. Oh, come on. Seriously. Tell you what. I'm going to restart the thingy. Let's restart it. Let me restart it and we'll go again. They're both... I mean, I said a few minutes ago that I rated West Somerset, personally myself, as probably one of the worst. For me, that is. Because I think it's just you're waiting around 40 minutes for stuff to turn up and everything. Hi DJ Dane, how you doing? The Tees Valley is a very good route. Walk down this way and get run over them. I'm going to turn this down just a bit because it seems sometimes I'm shouting over the thingy. When you first get on the loco, you've got to switch start mode. Is that now supposed to be in run? Oh, I don't know, let's have a look. move, you'll need to activate the locomotive and cab control car found at either end of the train. Okay. I mean, to be honest, you can always buy both routes. If you like the preserved heritage line sort of thing, yeah, go ahead and buy it, David, sorry. Oh, I've gone past it, haven't I? Where is it? There we go. Right, so we've got battery off, battery to start. Ah, that's probably why. Well noted, good notice there, Scott. Well done. Right, set the reverser. I'm glad you noticed that. Set to reverse. Wait for the main reservoir. Christmas Day was it was okay. I had some money because I like Star Wars. I had a Star Wars book and a couple of bits of Star Wars stuff from my mum. Plus, I've already bought my Christmas present earlier on over the weekend. I've got another PS4 Pro. Basically, that's going to be in the back room for the streaming, but that's a bit that's annoying me at the moment because nothing's working. Not even the Elgato thingy's working. Set the reverser to neutral. Okay. You got the iPhone XR, blimey. That's a nice phone. It's an expensive phone as well. Set the driver's brake to off. Set the headlights to tail lights. Red. Release the handbrake. That train's just leaving. Actually, I think you'll find the loco just coupled onto it. Yes, mate. When do I do Wreckfest? Wreckfest will be in about 3 weeks' time. So starting not this Friday, so no, Wreckfest will be a couple of weeks because the next one will be on Fridays. It will be actually Fridays. It will be the second week in January. I'll start with Wreckfest. Then the following Friday it will be Truck Driver. Then the Friday after that, it will be Farm Sim. And the Friday after that, so the fourth Friday, it will be Jedi Fallen Order. And it will alternate over every 4 weeks on Fridays. Main switch on. Set the lights to headlights. Activate the brake key. I'll be with you in a minute when I've got this done. Dave, to be honest, I would go for both if you can afford it. They both have their long play abilities. And to be honest, you go so slow on the West Somerset Railway. You know, each scenario will take you possibly up to between half hour to an hour, sort of thing. Activate the brake key. That's on the West Somerset. Was it the reverser I had to do next? Set the brakes to full service. I will look at the comments in a minute. Bear with me. Just let me get this sorted. I was doing that. Yeah, Farm Sim, mate. I love it. What Star Wars stuff? A couple of books. Star Wars Christmas jumper. Yeah, not overly a lot, but because it's, you know, my mum can't really afford much. Right, everything looks good. Right, it still didn't do it, did it? Where's that one for start? Here goes nothing. See, it's still not doing it, is it? What have I done wrong? Oh, God. I released a video. I'll tell you what, I'm going to come off on this one because this is doing my squealing. David, if you're still about, I'm just going to pop over and show you the West Somerset stuff. I'll have a look into this this scenario over the weekend because I'm working on Monday and Tuesday, so I can't really do anything tomorrow because I'm so I'll look at it over the weekend. Right, David, if you're still there, as you'll notice, I've got all the routes. I've got literally all the DLC. Right, West Somerset Railway. They've enabled its the journey mode on West Somerset. So this is the scenarios that you get, because I've got the 52, the 30, excuse me, and the 33. I've got literally stuff for the 33. Oh, I think, yeah, I think there was relaxing to play. It's something bloody infuriating to play, I tell you. I did do a live video because I was checking stuff out, and it's the stream. I was supposed to have done a stream, basically just testing out using the PlayStation and the Elgato, and it just messed up. It's supposed to be in a private stream, but unfortunately YouTube decided to put it as public, which I didn't want it to be public for obvious reasons. And then the PlayStation wouldn't have said anything about it going and be private anyway. But yeah, that's bloody annoying, that was. So I can't use the Elgato at the moment because my system specs aren't good enough. But that's a different story. So there was a video released on Christmas Day, which was the Vans to Red Bank video. There's also a video I released today as well of the snow and ice treatment train going through Poole from last Sunday. So yeah, basically you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got 12 scenarios in this, but literally the ones with the 33 and the Class 52, because they're DLC. So if you just buy the West Somerset Railway, you won't get those scenarios. So literally those you'll get is finishing up Land Cruise, Minehead Shunter Part 1, To the Beach, preparation work. That's all you'll get. And you can see, like, some of them will take, like, literally 75 minutes, 75 minutes to do. So, yeah. I've yet to do a lot of them, which I will do at some point. And then that's just the scenarios. If I come out, recently you got journeys as well, which is, if you click on West Somerset Journey, Chapter 1, West Somerset Driver, it's literally everything. That's it. And some of these will take a few, like anything up to 45 minutes to do. So if you buy the 33 and the 52, you get an awful amount of playtime. If you get my drift. One thing that you might want to do as well, which I'll discuss that in a minute. I'll show you this. So basically, then if you go down to timetable, you can choose what loco you want. So obviously there's a shunter there as well. Why is that on there? I don't know why is that there. So originally you get the 47 and the green 09, but obviously you got the 33 and the 52 as DLC. Obviously they all come with their own scenarios. Hey Darth, how you doing? It's not bad, mate. Did you have a good Christmas? So yeah, they all come with their own scenarios. I think the 08, sorry, there comes from the Tees Valley route, and obviously the 31 is available to use. The 31's available to use. Basically, it doesn't create any extra layer of services. You just literally go back to timetable mode. I can click the 31, click continue, and it's literally, I don't know how many services there is, but that's all the services. Okay. So those will, some of these will last 5 minutes, others will last up to 75 minutes. So the route is okay for playability, sort of thing. And not only can you do them with, like you do the Class 31, you can also do them with the Class 33, the 52, the 47. I'm not sure about the 08s though, or the 09s. I haven't tried them. But if I was to do the 33, exactly the same thing. It's everything. So it won't be a specific loco doing a specific run. It's just any of those services you can do with any loco. So it is worth it, to be honest. But I just don't like the West Somerset. That's just my personal opinion, to be honest. As for the what one is it? It's the Tees Valley, isn't it? Where's Tees Valley? What's happened to my Tees Valley route? Oh, there it is. Okay. Right, Tees Valley So you got, again, with if you buy the Class 31, this is the scenarios. I've still got to do these, you see. Some of these haven't come up. I'm not going to do the... Oh, the 3 becomes 2. That's quite good. I can do that one, actually. But the 101s, I won't touch them for a while. So these ones here, the Cement Circle, Tank Trouble, and Last Resort, is very... it's absolutely brilliant, that one. The Last Resort, you're basically taking a pair of... you take off a 37, a failed 37 off the steel trains, and then you chuck it to one side, and then you take the 31s and the steel train together off to... I can't remember where it is, but it's just further up the line. So it gives you a nice little run on the steel train with the 31s, which is quite cool. But yeah, that's the scenarios for the Tees Valley. But if you don't get the 31 as add-on, basically from Seaside Summer Special up to Tube Liner Diversion, that's all that you'll get, the scenarios. I would suggest getting the 31, but there again, I hope you've got a fair bit of money because they're a bit expensive. The routes are... I don't know how much the routes are at the moment because they're discounted, aren't they? I suspect the locos will be at some point. But that's your scenarios. Your journey mode basically is, which I'm going through Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's not going well today, is it? I think it's just one of those nights where it just doesn't go well at all. Oh dear. Dear. It's been one of these streams that I've been looking forward to doing. But yeah. Right. Because I've done this before, I won't do it again. I don't need to do it, so... Oh, I'd get them, basically, what? 22, 23 £? Definitely, I'd buy them, less than 25 quid. 25 quid a route, basically. So yeah, I definitely buy them. So I go to journeys again. So, if you buy the 31, you get a separate chapter for the Class 31 driver. So, these are Tank Trouble, Cement Circle, Last Resort are the scenarios. Eastgate to Tees Yard and Tees Yard to Eastgate are the freight runs with the cement wagons. These, Bishop Auckland to Saltburn, Saltburn Run Round, Saltburn to Bishop Auckland, are the Class 31s hauling a 101 DMU. And you literally do the passenger service. And then you've got a couple more Eastgate Tees Yard runs. And then you've got the 31 loco haul service sort of thing, 101s. That's just for the Class 31. If you were to choose the Tees Valley line journey, you've got 3 different chapters. You've got a chapter for the 37, the 101 and the 08. And they've all got their own little things that you do, you know. Even if you're doing stuff like for the 08, you've literally got all these services that are in the 101 or the Class 37s. These are all being done by that dispatcher AI. So you could be doing the coal hauler scenario, and in the yard, the Class 31 could be shunting around the cement circles scenario stuff. So it's really weird how they do it. It's pretty good, to be honest. But yeah. What's the next? So I don't want to do that journey. What's the next journey after that? Scunthorpe, Lackenby. I'm just going to drive a train of empty steel wagons. I'm not sure what... So the other locos is when you buy those two, I would suggest buying the 52, the 33, and the 31. But there again, also buy the heavy freight pack, if it's discounted as well, for the Northern Transpennine. Oh, but the other thing I was going to say, if you want to get the rest of the routes, like the Northeast Corridor and the Rapid Transit, then buy the Train Sim World, if you can, the original 2018 Train Sim World off from Amazon, because that will give you those original routes. Otherwise, you won't get those routes. Right. Okay, I want to do this right. Now, in theory, you should see, if they are running, the Class 31s hauling their... No, I don't want the Sander. The Class 31s hauling the 101 DMUs. Where is it? Well, something's coming because I can hear it. Just go check the map. That's us there. There's definitely something coming because I could hear it. I was just wondering if it's round the corner. Maybe not. Yeah, there you go. I'll be a pair of 37s on merry-go-round hoppers. Right then, we're all ready to go then. I hope that pull away was okay for you, Scott. Oh, 31 there. enjoyed it. What's up with this? Did you touch anything? What happened there? Taking the handbrakes off. Well, that was weird. I know it's not been a very good stream tonight. I do apologise for that. That's all right, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, you can easily on the rest of my YouTube page there are videos and there are live streams. If you go and click on them, have a watch. I hope you enjoy it. I do like it. There are obviously, hi Tom by the way, there are problems I feel with it. It's glitchy, buggy in places as we found out tonight. But I'm loving it, I do like it. And I mean, it has its faults. But yeah, I do like it, and I think DTG can do a lot better. But I mean, I've had it for over a year now. I mean, I've now got the ow, if I can find it. I'm going too fast again as well, aren't I? I'm not paying attention very well to the my speed. I now have the Train Sim World Collector's Edition, which is basically the digital deluxe version on disc. It was the last game I bought from my local game store that closed today at 5 o'clock for good. Thanks to Mike Ashley. Yeah, just go back, go back on the channel and look at all the Train Sim World stuff I've got there if you want to know anything. And I mean, I don't aim to be a god at this, but I do a lot of cock-ups, like we experienced tonight with the 377 going through the station. Farmer. Oh, that was funny. Oh dear. So the other thing as well, if you... What I did notice the other day, as we pootle along at 20 miles an hour, also, one of the tips that I could give you is use a USB keyboard, because then you can do this. And you can also do this. And you can do this. And you can miss that. Now, when I was doing one of the Class 31 thingies, over in the depot, over here, there were some 31s parked up, and it's the first time I've actually seen them parked up there. I'm struggling a lot in frame rate, isn't it? And I've driven off that the track into with that 37 into the pit, but you don't actually enter the pit, it just says you derail. So F3 brings up the frame rate. Just see, they've got the PCV tanks in the background over there, but I couldn't see no 31s. I don't think I've done this one before either. See, the thing is, I do kind of cock up a bit because I'm concentrating too much talking to everyone. Don't worry about it, it just happens. Thingy yard, isn't it? Oh, I can't remember. I think the sound is the biggest problem on here. Well, one of the biggest problems. But overall, I'm liking it. And I play it anytime I can get, really. I do a live stream every Sunday. I'm only doing a live stream tonight because I couldn't do the live stream last Sunday because I was so busy with Christmas preparations and everything. There's a special live stream on New Year's Eve throughout the day. Pair 37's coming. Was it 31? 31, isn't it? That's not 37, blimey. I mean, the only thing I say, basically, at the end of the day, if you like the videos, if you like what you see, press the subscribe button, click the bell icon, like the video, simple as that. That's all I ask, basically. There is a way to donate if you wish to donate, but it just, I can't do super chat that way because YouTube won't monetize me. Well, I am monetized, but I don't meet the criteria. And, oh god, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Start with some bloke. Not going to be a high scoring one. I don't usually do this bad. It's just been a bad stream basically tonight. It's just things didn't go well. I was streaming from my other room where my PC is with my other PS4. I started the stream originally and basically because it's on the PS4 is on Wi-Fi and I have concrete walls with iron going through the concrete. The Wi-Fi signal deteriorates a lot and it couldn't really get a good signal to for the live stream. So I had to stop that live stream and then I carried on with this live stream in my bedroom where my other PS4 is, and it's just basically been going wrong. Certain things haven't worked. I've gone flying past the station, then reversed back into the station only to come up against a red light and another class 377 unit coming up my rear, which basically I thought it might crash, but it didn't. It just stopped a few feet away. So yeah, things haven't worked, and you know, as long as you all enjoy it. Other nights, other streams, I have really good streams, and today it's just been a little bit of a bad stream, to be honest. I mean, I never really got time to double check the stream today because I was producing videos and scheduling them on YouTube for content for you guys over the next couple of weeks. Yeah. I've got a cat lead going into the back of my PC, but I've also got a spare lead coming from my USB hub, or my hub, sorry, my Virgin thingy. But unfortunately, I just didn't have time today to try and connect it and hook it up to find out where it is, because I was just so busy doing everything else with these videos. I did 3 Train Sim World videos today and a live video, which are all on the YouTube channel. The Train Sim World ones are scheduled for release over the next couple of weeks, but the live one is, like I said earlier on, there's the snow and ice treatment train that came through on Sunday. But yeah, it's just tonight was a little bit of an annoying one. And to boot that, I think the chat on YouTube's gone down as well. No, I'm not driving this. Oh, we got a bit of wheel slip. Am I going to stall it? I've not done that before like that. The whole idea of having the other PlayStation in the other room is that I was going to be going through my Elgato, but because the Elgato doesn't work with the PC, because the Elgato require USB 3 sockets, my PC doesn't have them, and it would be too slow to use it anyway. So the laptop has USB 3 sockets, but the laptop's too slow. It's only 2 years old. So it will stream, but it's not that good. Guys, I've got to do something a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. Sorry guys, I'll be a couple of minutes, just bear with me. Okay, guys. I'm gonna have to call it there for the moment. Just things ain't going too well here. Um, it's just basically my mum's not very well. I look after her. She's quite elderly, if you can imagine. Um, and it's just me here looking after her, so I've got to literally look after her. And basically, she's not doing too good at the moment, so I'm just helping her into bed or up to get to bed and that, and it's going to take me a while to get things sorted. So I'm going to end it here. I got to say thanks for sticking with me on this stream. It's just one of those streams that just has not gone well. Partly my fault. Yeah, I'm somewhat annoyed, but cheers anyway. Hopefully, I'll be streaming on Sunday. And hopefully you'll join in then, the same place. If you do like the stream, I laugh. If you like the channel, like the content and everything, then think about subscribing to the channel, Hentis D6569 on YouTube. Hentis Rail is my Facebook page, and Hentis on the PlayStation Network. But yeah, once again, guys, sorry it's had to be a little bit of a disastrous stream tonight. And I hope you have kind of enjoyed it. It's been nuts, but I hope to see you on Sunday. I'm not sure what time yet. We'll wait and see. Yeah, just have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so thank you all very much, and I will see you later. Bye bye.